First of all, your initial thoughts of Mr. Watt joining the Birdgang and how you think he made that decision, how that came to be.
I called it. That's my initial reaction. I called it, right? As soon as I found out that him and the Texans were parting ways, I tweeted him, right? Bring your ass to the desert.
Right.
This is where you belong, right? This is where you belong, right? That's on Black and White. That's on Twitter. Look it up, right? This is where you belong, bro, right? It's perfect defense for you. You can wreak havoc. You got somebody on the other side who's taking up 2 blockers. The attention is split, right? He's a run stopper. He's hell in pass protection, pass rush. He's still a dominant defensive lineman, right? And that's what we needed. We needed one more dominant defender on the line, right? Welcome to the Valley, man. I'm glad he's here. And, you know, if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass, right? Straight up. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I don't, right? Like, we don't get no damn respect, man. And I will talk more about that later. I'll talk a little bit about it now, right? ESPN saw that JJ signed, right? And it's still all the problems that Arizona has, right? If JJ Watt would have signed with the Dolphins, they'll be going to the Super Bowl this year, right? If JJ Watt would have signed with anybody, if he'd have signed with New England, they got quarterback woes. Oh, they're good now. They're going to the Super Bowl. But since it's my Birdgang, my Cardinals, there's always going to be talking about, oh, they just not this and not that. Okay, that's cool. Cool. All right, though. The man made the decision he made. Glad to have him in the desert. All right. Kyle Rudolph just got cut. Cardinals, I know y'all listen to this podcast. All right. Kyle Rudolph just got cut. Better try to go get that man. All right. Still one of the top 10 tight ends in the league. Right. Pass catching, blocking. All right. He'll be a great compliment to the guy we got now. He's decent, but he's not top tier. All right. So, yeah, let's get it going. All right. As far as everything else, as far as the Birdgang free agency, it's like, I don't know, Benny, because to me, we don't have that many holes to fill. All right. We got some internal self-evaluating to do.
Sure, we talked about this.
We don't have a lot of holes to fill. Now, offensive line-wise, yeah, we got a couple things to seal up. We can get a couple nice young offensive line. I think we got a couple people that are not playing position that they should be playing. So, I mean, we seal those things up and have, you know, not have Kyler running for his life. Cliff Kingsbury is going to go to the top of Superstition Mountain and join the league of the League of Shadows, sniff the blue flower, and he's going to come back a better play caller, right? Because that's the problem, right? Vance Joseph progressed as a defensive play caller through the season. Towards the end of the year, he was more consistent. We kind of knew what he was going to do. Cliff, fourth quarter comes, trash, right? Trash, right? Balls go up in his stomach. He starts calling the weirdest crap ever, right? It's like when the game gets close, he calls the weirdest plays ever. It's like he chokes. Again, internal evaluations need to happen, right? Cliff needs to look at himself and say, I need to be a better play caller, right? Do we need to bring in another top gigantic free agent? No, we don't. We got great pieces right now, right? Really great pieces, really good receivers. We got good young tight end. Running back wise, I mean, Kenyon, if he want to stay, I mean, we know what he's capable of. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't speak on that. I don't think we need to change anything. I really don't think we need to change nothing. Right? Do we need to bring in or maybe draft another young dynamic running back? Yeah, I think so, just in case one of them get hurt. And now we got, 3 that we can rotate through, right? I mean, Chase Edmonds, keep him healthy. You know what I'm saying? He's still strong. He's dynamic in the pass game. I love that kid in the pass game. From his blocking to his pass catching, right? He's dynamic as hell. His route running down the field, crazy, right? We don't need much. We don't, right? We just don't.
Yeah, and I think what's interesting. I think that's why you saw kind of that initial ESPN BS and other outlets. You know how they do. They pile on because the thinking was, oh, home run. JJ's going back to Wisconsin. He's going back to Green Bay. They're ready to contend now. Or Buffalo, same shit, man. Really fill out some playmakers on defense. They're ready to win now. And I think people kind of got caught up in the salary because of what Arizona offered him. But you got to remember, like you said, Arizona, albeit with the division that they're in, it's a possibility they can make that leap, because you mentioned Vance Joseph and the reviewers, especially our Birdgang reviewers, know a lot of that defense evolved and performed without Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones barely played any of the season, and that
Jones got hurt.
Concern.
I think Chandler Jones got hurt. I think 5th game of the season, 6th maybe. He was out for the rest of the year. So this is. You can do a lot when you have a strong defensive line behind it, right? You can do a lot behind that defensive line. So, again, the attention shifts now, right, to both sides of the line, because you got JJ on one side and you got Chandler on the other side. What you gonna do, right? They mess around to put Chandler and JJ on the inside, like on a different type package, and you are done, right? They abusing guards, right? So it's like, yeah, that was a hell of a move, man, by Steve Keim, right? Great. This is the 2nd year where he's just really starting to just pay dividends as a GM. He's like, you know what, I need to go get this dude. We need to figure out how to get this dude here, right? Because we gotta seal up this, right?
Yeah.
Our defensive backfield, everybody's like, oh, no, not really. They got put in some real bad situations last year, right? Patrick, is he gonna stay? Who knows, right? Who knows? Right. There was a report out, you know what I'm saying, that said he was gone, and people ask me on Twitter, like, how do you feel about it? I'm like, listen, and I'll say it here so everybody can hear it. Patrick Peterson is older, right? He's not done. So as you get older, skill sets change, strengths and weaknesses change. That's every player that's ever played any sport, ever, right? So please stop saying that my little brother is done, because he's not done. He got put in some bad situations. You ask that man in his 10th year to cover man-to-man 70% of the season? Come on, man. Like that's torture, bro.